Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm super excited today to bring you a new wig by Rene Of Paris, and this is the Evanna Wig or Evanna Wig, and I'm really excited about this wig because I've got a few of these coming in different colours, but the first one I want to review and share with you is Evanna in rose gold. Now, I do think this is the mono one. There's two Evannas. There's one without mono or one with, or I'm not quite sure, because you guys know this isn't a channel where it's all about everything to do with the wigs. I'm just a daily wig wearer, learning about wigs like you, sharing wigs and passionate about wigs. So I want to share those passions with you. So I'm not going to get everything right about the specs and what the wig is. And, you know, if you want to see reviews like that, watch Taz from Taz's Wig Closet, or someone who shows you all the specs. If you want to see someone passionate about wigs, just took my breath away there. Someone who's passionate about wigs and excited about wigs, then this is the channel for you. You know, this is where I give real raw reviews and, you know, show you the wig in all its glory, and we have some fun here, which is what wigs are all about as well. So I got this Evanna wig, this particular one. This is the first one I ordered, and this is why I wanted more, because I tried it. I thought, wow, love it. I got this from eBay, and I've got some real bargains lately from eBay. I got this one I'm wearing from eBay pretty much brand new, and this one is brand new. It was boxed. You know, the seller on this one, I was lucky to see because it went very quickly, but the seller on this one, you know, it was a present. Someone had bought it for her and she didn't want it because of the colour. She didn't like the colour. So brand new with tags, never been used. You can tell as soon as they come because of the smell and the look and the feel and the way the box is. So an unused wig, unworn with tags. I got this really cheap. So, you know, I won this in a bid. You know, I didn't buy it straight off. I did bid for this wig, but I won the bid, and I'm so grateful I did. And I just won it as well. So this wig was clearly meant for me. So I've thrown the box and everything away because obviously in the last video I spoke about what I'm doing with my wig closet, you know, having an overhaul. So what I'm doing with this wig is, you know, getting it ready. So what I did was I put it straight into its bag. So you can see this is now how I'm storing my wigs. And I've wrote on it's Evanna, Evanna, from Rene Of Paris and Rose Gold Art. So let's have a look at it. So I haven't needed to wash this or anything, even though it's come from eBay, because it's brand new. And you can tell it's brand new. And, you know, the tags were on it anyway. All I've done is sewn in 2 wig clips. So I've sewn 2 at the front because, you know, when I get a wig with, you know, a mono part or a lace part or, you know, a lace front, I have to look at the wig and, you know, really analyse where I'm going to sew in the wig clips, because I don't want them to be visible through the wig, but I also want to get the best security, because, you know, you don't have to wear these wigs with wig clips. You can wear them with a wig grip band or a cap or any way you want to secure your wig. But for me, I just like the convenience of having 2 clips in and feeling all the freedom of the wig, rather than having a wig grip, you know, securing it all the way around. And I've spoke about that in previous videos. But, you know, for me, I love wearing clips. And someone asked me, you know, do these hurt your hair? And they don't, you know, as long as you're sewing them in properly. I haven't found any problems. And I've been wearing wigs with wig clips for a long time now. So, you know, it doesn't pull your hair out or affect your hair in any way, as long as they're sewn in properly. I have noticed that the wigs are sewed in, you know, the clips are sewed in my wigs right at the beginning of my wig journey tend to pull my hair when I'm pulling it up, because I just haven't sewn them in good enough. That's all it is. So as long as you sew them in like this, you know, it's not going anywhere. You're going to have a great experience with wig clips. So on Evanna, I've sewn one in on this side, and then you can see she's got a lace front, and she's also got this lace part, or it's a monofilament part, or, you know, it's creating the scalp effect. But I have wanted to sew on that side, so I have checked it, and, you know, she looks fabulous with it in. And, you know, I wanted that rather than sewing, because I did sew one in here to check, and it wasn't holding the style right for me. So I knew I wanted them at the front. So I know when I get further Evanna wigs, this is how I'm going to sew them in. And because it's a shorter style, it's about this length style, I don't need to put more than 2 in. If it was a longer wig like Lennox or, you know, any of the other wigs, then I always sew in another one just at the back to give it the added security, you know, so my wig doesn't pull, or if I'm doing anything, you know, vigorous in a wig, like going on a roller coaster or anything else. So she's got this gorgeous left part, you know, which is mono or lace, so it's scalp effect anyway. I think this is the part mono one. You've got the flower cap to give a little bit of machine teasing, to give a little bit of height. You've got all the breathable wefting at the back, the Rene Of Paris label, and you've got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. Okay, so I just make sure they're to about there, and that's perfect for me. This is an average cap, it's synthetic hair, it's really beautiful. So this colour, you know, rose gold, or it's a rooted blonde, is not necessarily a colour I would normally go for. I've got, you know, a few wigs in this colour now because I have tended to get this colour on eBay. So maybe this isn't, you know, one of the most popular colours, you know, this rose gold are. But it is very pretty. It's a very beautiful kind of glowing blonde. It's really nice. And the fact that it's got the root, you know, makes it very natural. And that's why I've ordered this in other colours. So I've got more to come in Evanna. So if you like the Evanna wig and you're thinking, oh, I really like that, but I don't like the colour, stay posted, because, you know, we're going to make it all about Evanna in a few videos. I've ordered her in some lovely, beautiful colours, including Melted Sunset, which I absolutely love. You know, not long ago I reviewed Melted Sunset in India wig, which I adore that wig. And I want to get that wig in more colours. And Evanna is very similar to India. I feel that it's a lighter wig. Hasn't got as much hair, but it's kind of the same. So if you're thinking, oh, India and Evanna and Adeline, and they all kind of look the same, you know, there's just little variances. So this is Evanna, and this is the colour rose gold are. So again, you can see it's like a golden, beautiful, it's like a light golden blonde. That's what I would call this. And it's very rich. And you've got the gorgeous rooted as well that goes all through the wig. So very natural, especially if you are a brunette like me. So let's get her on. So again, if you like the wig I'm wearing, this is Breezy Waves wig in Luna Haze. I've just trimmed, well, this bang's been trimmed. I got this from eBay, ready to go. And she's gorgeous. I love this wig anyway. So if you like this wig, you can check it out in my wig reviews. I've got it in three colours now. I've got it in Luna Haze, this one. I've got it in Dusty Rose, which is a gorgeous kind of light pinky, peachy. And I've got it in Marble Brown, which is a really nice, rich brown. So let's take off this one, revealing my hair underneath. And whenever I'm storing a wig, I just turn it inside out like this, you know, and then put it into the bag. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. That smells so fresh because it's fresh and clean and new because I've washed it. So this one is beautiful because it's a brand new wig. So just make sure all your hair is pushed back. You know, just make sure it's all out of the way. And then we're going to clip her in as well. So you may want to give Evanna a bit of a shake before you put her on to give her the volume and also, you know, free up the parting. Now, I have tried this on, so I've just kind of moved the parting to where I want it to be. You know, these partings, when they're brand new, tend to be zigzag, so you can just use your comb to brush it through or use your fingers and then part it however you want. So remember, I've sewn a wig clip in as well. So let's have a look together then. So, you know, when you're putting a wig on, you just put your head into the wig and then flip it up. Make sure your ear tabs are nice and straight. And then we're going to lift it up to the hairline. So it's pretty much there. You know, when I find with lighter wigs like this, or, you know, because the hair's so light on this, very light wig, you can hardly tell you've got it on your head. That's how light it is. You know, when you lift it, you know, you put it on, it pretty much lifts itself up to the hairline. Whereas with heavier wigs or machine teased wigs, you know, without the mono part, or, you know, that are a bit, you know, kind of with more hair than this, it feels a bit heavier. Not heavy at all, but, you know, there's a bit more hair. You find it may stay down a little bit, so then you have to lift it up. You know, I find that with wigs such as Thin Candies from Godiva Secret Wigs, Brandy, you know, wigs like that. So it's pretty much up to my hairline. So I'm just going to look in the mirror to make sure, yeah, it's perfect, that is. So I don't need to adjust the hairline at all. And I'm going to clip her in. And see now why I wanted clips both sides rather than clips going back, because it secures better and it feels better. And look at this, gorgeous. So, you know, the thing that I love about these rooted blondes on me is because I'm a natural brown, you know, colour. So if the wind blows or I move my hair back, it just creates the illusion of real hair. So, you know, in all the wigs I've got, bar a few, I tend to go for a rooted blonde. But I do love strawberry swirl, and, you know, not long ago I reviewed the gorgeous orchid wig from Aesthetica in that toffee brown, and that's like a blonde without the roots, but it still looks fabulous. But, you know, if you want something that's got the roots, it just creates that natural effect. So I really love this wig, you know. This is probably one of my favourite shorter wigs. So I love India that I reviewed in the Melted Sunset. And I'm so excited that, you know, I've got this coming in other colours, especially in the Melted Marshmallow, because I love that. And I've got it coming in some gorgeous colours. But I love that on the Evanna wig, it's very light, and the hair is very light and natural looking, very pretty. So even though this isn't a colour, rose gold or I would normally go for, I do love it. And I've got this in Ray wig as well. It's very pretty. So if I show you from the side, look at that there. Beautiful, so natural and so light. You know, it's just a really great wig to wear. So I really can recommend this. And, you know, I've seen on one of the websites, I'm not sure if it's Simply Wigs or something else on YouTube, where they talk about this being, it could even be on the Rene Of Paris website, you know, probably is because it's a Rene Of Paris wig. But they talk about how this is one of the most versatile wigs they do. You know, it's one of the most versatile wigs that they do because you can do so much with these. And I agree, you know, I just think it's really beautiful. And for me as well, you know, I am a naturally curly girl. So my own natural hair is naturally curly. So I love wearing styles like this because it's like bed hair, you know. But it's also so pretty and elegant and feminine as well. So let's have a look from the side. And I think this is heat resistant, so you can straighten it if you want to. But do check that out. I'm not 100% sure. Before you start putting straighteners and things on, make sure you check. You don't want to ruin your wig. You know, for me, I wouldn't do that anyway because I like it the way it comes. You know, I love this kind of bedhead hair anyway. So, you know, from the side and from the back, really pretty. As well, it kind of tapers down a little bit here, which is nice. You know, something a bit modern as well. Really pretty. And, you know, you can put some water on this. So if you wanted to, you know, make the curl a bit more defined, you know, you can put some water on. Now, obviously, for me, you might think I look a bit washed out in this blonde. It's because, you know, I'm just kind of having a free day today and, you know, doing some wig videos and looking at my new wigs and having fun. And I don't want to wear heavy makeup. You know, I don't want to wear lipstick. I don't want to wear heavy eye makeup, you know, because we don't, let's be honest, we don't do, if we're in the house, if we're just chilling, you know, we don't want to put a full face on sometimes. But if I was going out in this wig today, I would put perhaps a pink lipstick on because pink goes really nice with blonde. I would perhaps put a bit more makeup on, you know, just to enhance it a bit more. So, you know, remember, it's all about how you feel. And right now wearing this wig, I feel nice in it. I mean, look how realistic the lace front is. So you could wear this with a headband. You could put it up. You know, there's many, many things you can do with Evanna. She's a gorgeous wig and I really do love it. So I'm excited to be able to get this in more colours. You know, review all the colours with you moving forward as well, because you might love it, but you may not like blonde. You know, you may think, oh, I'd love to see that in a brown or a red or something a bit different. But she's really pretty and, you know, definitely worth the money. I was, like I say, lucky with this. I got it for, I think it was £89. Yeah, it was £89 I bought this for on eBay. And you might think that's a steep price for eBay. But for me, because it's a brand new wig, and I knew it was, you know, from looking at the pictures and blind faith, I suppose, as well, I knew that it was worth this. And I was lucky because, you know, my maximum bid was 90 and someone bid 88, no, 87, I think it was, or 88. I know I would have missed out if they'd have gone a bit higher. So I just feel really blessed to have got this wig, and it came packaged beautifully. You know, they put it in a big box and made sure there was lots of tissue paper and stuff in, so it was really packaged well. So, you know, I know that so many of you may be thinking, oh, I wouldn't risk it by buying a wig on eBay, but honestly, you've seen over the last couple of months, you know, I've got some real bargains from eBay, and it really is worth having a look because you can perhaps get 3 wigs for the price of what you'd pay for one. And if you can get brand new with tags, then, you know, they've got to be honest on those description videos, those descriptions. You know, they've got to say if it's new with tags, it comes new with tags. If it's used, it's used. So you have to use your own discernment and your own intuition and your eyes and your feelings to think, is this worth the buy? Is it worth it? You know, because sometimes you may get one and think, well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, you know, the first wig I bought from eBay was Ray in Ice Blonde, and it was a used wig. And I really do like that wig, but what it looks like when I'm wearing that wig, that whoever had it has thinned it out. And I don't mind because it fits nice, but I did find when I got it, there was a lot of shedding, you know, coming from it because it's been worn. I mean, I can wear it, it's wearable, but it's not to the standard of a new one. You know, and you might think, is it worth it? I mean, I got that wig for 30 UK pounds, and to buy Ray, you know, at the time, it was like over £150. So that's, you know, worth it for me. And I do like the colour, even though it's not a rooted blonde. Ice Blonde isn't a rooted blonde, and because it being thinned out. But, you know, these are the risks you take buying from eBay. And I've just been lucky where, you know, I've managed to have a look, and, you know, I've been on there looking and searching, and I found the right buy. So you can too. You can too. So Evanna in rose gold. Is it rose gold? I better check. Yeah, rose gold R. So it's rose gold R, which means rooted. So it's got roots, and the root runs all through the wig, which is really clever, and it's really pretty. It's got that lace front. It's synthetic hair, but it's very light. Feels just like normal hair. You know, it feels nice to wear. It's very light. I can understand why this is one of their top sellers now, because, you know, it feels so nice on. You know, you might think, well, there's better wigs out there than this. You know, you might think, oh, you prefer a longer one or more of a styled one. But something that's very realistic looking, something that you can wear over and over again for daily use, going out, around the house, however you want to wear it. This is such a great wig. So, you know, this is definitely a wig that I'll be getting a lot of wear out of. Even though this isn't a colour I would normally buy, I do really like it. I just think it's really pretty and feminine, and, you know, it's just a really nice wig. So Evanna Wig from Rene Of Paris and Rose Gold R. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.